Alright guys, hear me out. Xehanort has been the prime villain that has been plaguing the world of Kingdom Hearts all the way to the end of the Dark Seeker saga in Kingdom Hearts 3. But with good intentions laced within his antics and his backstory finally revealed in that of Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, he has become more and more of an increasingly popular character. And while Master Xehanort was finally eliminated at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, there are hints and clues that could spell the return of another incarnation, a popular incarnation of Xehanort. And while some may be on the fence about this, after I'm through with you, you're gonna be a believer too. Hey guys, it's HMK here once again with another Kingdom Hearts video based on the future that could spell the return for Xehanort in the Lost Master arc. Trust me, it's gonna be a good idea, so if you're down for that, be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK. Let's dive directly into the darkness. Now, before you get it twisted, no, I'm not saying Xehanort should come back as a villain. That's already over. Even Nomura has confirmed it that the whole basis of the Xehanort saga, aka the Dark Seeker saga, was the specific enemy, the threat everyone was facing that was Xehanort. But now, Xehanort may not be that much of a threat, and when I say Xehanort returning, I'm really meaning young Xehanort. Come on now, Benjamin Diskin! And with some of the clues that have arisen going towards the Lost Master arc and the artwork that Nomura has posted in celebration of Dark Road's finale, it could be possible that this version of Xehanort could return within that of Quadratum and be a homie. First things first, let's take a look at that Nomura art. Here we have a peaceful Xehanort in the midst of a rainy area. And while at first glance you would think he's wearing an organization coat, but if you notice the pattern on the collar and the hoodie as well as the shoulders, this is akin to more of a real world Shibuya street style. Also, if you notice something particular about his hair, it's in a slightly different style than the two versions that we've been seeing. Something a bit in between that of Kid Xehanort and Young Xehanort. But here are some interesting more details that users online have picked up. Remember how I said Shibuya style? Well, if we enhance the picture's contrast, we can clearly see the sketches of a structure in the background as well as what we perceive as grass below. And when you put everything together, this art is actually that of young Xehanort taking a stroll in Shibuya, specifically Miyashita Park, which is actually the one area that I really want to visit when I was in Japan, but I never did. So right here could be a very big clue that Xehanort, young Xehanort, is destined to appear in Quadratum within that of Kingdom Hearts 4, or at least in the future. But how is this possible? Well, Xehanort, even in his youth as shown off in Kingdom Hearts 3, does have an idea of how the power of waking works and how the price when misusing this power can lead to someone disappearing and awakening within that of unreality, the world of fiction. As spoken by Yen Sid, it's heavily implied that Xehanort did research into this other world, and during his time as apprentice Xehanort, he was working on his own version of the arc, in which he implied did have the power to take one to the realm of fiction, where light and darkness do not exist. So Xehanort's own knowledge of reaching Quadratum could have been utilized in order for him to reach there in his young Xehanort form, especially given that like Sora and Strelitzia, he did experience a form of death, and how peculiar it was for Xehanort and Ericus to revert to their younger forms when passing on. And that would indeed go in line with Xehanort possibly being an ally if he were to show up in Quadratum, given the way he conceded defeat at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. But then another detail when we enhance the Xehanort art shows that there is indeed a little drawn crown over Xehanort's hand. And if you're thinking what I'm thinking, because I hope you are, this could definitely imply that young Xehanort may be one of the 7 crowns. One who is adorned with this light in order to fight back against the 7 deadly darknesses. And given the ending of Dark Road, it would make a lot of sense considering that Xehanort was indeed considered to be a child of destiny. One that would avert the disaster of light expiring and darkness prevailing. So in that sense, Xehanort definitely has some unfinished business to take care of. And finally, when it comes to Nomura's own words in the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road finale interview, when asked on question 13, lastly, will Xehanort appear in future titles, Nomura responds, just because the Dark Seeker saga is now concluded does not necessarily mean Xehanort will never appear again in future titles. If the opportunity arises, then honestly, I wholeheartedly believe that Xehanort, young Xehanort, returning to Kingdom Hearts within that of the Lost Master arc as an ally will be an amazing move. Like, can you imagine the next Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer has Sora on the run from Ysora or Gigasis or whatever in a rainy area in the dark secluded parts of Quadratum? And then you hear footsteps and you see an umbrella and the umbrella goes over Sora's head. And then you hear a familiar voice said, "Need some help?" And it's young Xehanort, and then it cuts to Kingdom Hearts 4. Ah, goosebumps, chills. Let me know what you think about this concept on the potential of young Xehanort returning in the Lost Master arc. Leave your thoughts and theories in the comment section below, and be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping make this video happen. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, check it out in the description box below and grab some merch at my shop at Fort Wall. Alright guys, until the next video, this has been your boy HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.